virtual class of mathematics. My name is Sheikh ARIF AHAMMAD, ZPHS Sudhapalle. I am working as school assistant mathematics. So in this session, we are going to discuss how to get maximum marks in SSC public examinations, which are going to be held in March 2025. So already our sir has explained some basics, some strategies yesterday. So to give them touch up, I am going to explain some more methods, some more strategies in this class. Okay, let us start the class. So, my dear students and teachers and headmasters, first we have to prepare the student how to write the exam in examination hall without any fear. So the student should develop these 6 characters. First one, positive frame of mind. He should never afraid of subject, mathematics. So in the classes, we should encourage the students so that the mathematics is very easy subject and getting pass marks is very easy. మనం పిల్లవాడికి పబ్లిక్ ఎగ్జామ్ లో 35 మార్కులు తెచ్చుకోవడం చాలా ఈజీ. మన తర్వాత సెషన్ లో అవన్నీ కూడా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాము. పిల్లవాడి మైండ్ సెట్ ని బట్టి ఆ పిల్లవాడికి మ్యాథ్స్ మీద భయం అనేది వెళ్ళిపోతుంది. సెకండ్ థింగ్, సెల్ఫ్ కాన్ఫిడెన్స్. అంటే పిల్లవాడు సొంతంగా నేను చేయగలను, ఎగ్జామ్ ఎప్పుడు ఎక్కడ రాసి పెట్టినా కూడా నాకు 35 మార్క్స్ అబౌవ్ ఖచ్చితంగా వస్తాయి అనేది పిల్లవాళ్ళలో ఒక సెల్ఫ్ కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ అనేది మనం గ్రో చేయాలి. Third one, concentration. Mathematics is the subject. Without concentration, you cannot proceed. And in the examination hall, these things. First of all, he should look at the question paper. So, examination time is 3 hours 15 minutes. Already they said that 15 minutes should be taken for reading the paper. So, as early as possible, he should understand the question paper. What are the questions they have come? Which questions I can write very easily. Then selection, understanding. After that, selection of questions. In those 33 questions, the student has to select the easiest question which he can answer very easily, which has practiced more frequently. పిల్లవాడు ఎక్కువసార్లు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసిన ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ వానికి కనపడంగానే ఒక రకమైన వాడిలో ఎంకరేజ్మెంట్, ఒక రకమైన కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ వచ్చేస్తుంది. అటువంటి క్వశ్చన్స్ అన్ని పిల్లవాళ్ళు టిక్ చేసుకోవాలి. మన పిల్లవాళ్ళు దాదాపుగా 4 మార్క్స్ 8 మార్క్స్ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఎక్కువ కాన్సన్ట్రేట్ చేస్తుంటారు. అటువంటి క్వశ్చన్స్ తోనే స్టార్ట్ చేయడం ఇంకా మంచిది. వై? బికాస్ ఫస్ట్ ఇంప్రెషన్ ఇస్ ద బెస్ట్ ఇంప్రెషన్. వైల్ రైటింగ్ ద ఎగ్జామ్, యూ హ్యావ్ టు రైట్ ఇన్ ఏ నీట్ అండ్ without any corrected manner. You have to write the first 2 or 3 pages. So when the examiner who is correcting your paper, by seeing your paper, first 2-3 pages only, he can get one idea about you. మన పేపర్ కరెక్షన్ చేసేటప్పుడు మనం రాసే మెథడ్ ఎలా చేస్తున్నాడు పిల్లవాడు, ఫస్ట్ 2-3 క్వశ్చన్స్ చూడగానే ఎగ్జామినర్ కూడా మైండ్ లో పడిపోతుంది, ఓహో హి హాస్ రిటన్ పర్ఫెక్ట్లీ, అంటే నెక్స్ట్ లో కూడా అదే ఫ్లో లో వెళ్ళిపోతుంది. మనకు రాని క్వశ్చన్ అటెంప్ట్ చేసి ఫస్ట్ లోనే కరెక్షన్స్ చేసి మళ్ళీ స్ట్రైక్ అవుట్ చేసి దిస్ ఇస్ రాంగ్, మళ్ళీ నెక్స్ట్ పేజ్ లో కొంచెం కరెక్షన్స్, అది రాంగ్, మళ్ళీ వేరే సెక్షన్, ఇటువంటివన్నీ ఉండకూడదు. దట్స్ వై దిస్ ఇస్ వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. సెలెక్షన్ ఆఫ్ క్వశ్చన్స్. మనం ఏదైతే కాన్ఫిడెంట్ గా నేర్చుకున్నామో, ఏదైతే రిపీటెడ్ గా మనం ఎక్కువ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తామో అటువంటి క్వశ్చన్స్ తో స్టార్ట్ చేయడం మంచిది. నెక్స్ట్ వన్, టైం ఫ్యాక్టర్. టైం ఫ్యాక్టర్. రైటింగ్ ద ఎగ్జామ్ అండ్ కంప్లీటింగ్ ద ఎగ్జామ్ విత్ ఇన్ టైం, బోత్ ఆర్ డిఫరెంట్. మనకు అన్ని ఆన్సర్స్ వస్తాయి కానీ ఆన్సర్స్ రావడానికి 4 అవర్స్ పడుతుంది. వాట్ ఈస్ ద యూజ్? సో లాస్ట్ 45 మినిట్స్ లో మనం ఎక్కువ టైం తీసుకుంటున్నాం. యాక్చువల్లీ ఎగ్జామినేషన్ టైం ఇస్ 3 hours 15 minutes. సో విత్ ఇన్ దట్ టైం యూ మస్ట్ కంప్లీట్ ద ఎగ్జామ్. దట్ ఈస్ ద మెయిన్ థింగ్. సో అండర్స్టాండింగ్ ద పేపర్, selection of easy questions or which we have practice questions. Next one is time factor. Last one is cross checking. After completing every question, you must cross check what is given in the question, what we have done, is it the end of the answer. మన క్వశ్చన్ లో ఏమి ఇచ్చారు, మనం ఏం కనుక్కున్నాము, ఇంతవరకే కనుక్కోవాలన్నా ఇంకా ఏమైనా కనుక్కోవాలన్నా. క్రాస్ చెక్. దిస్ విల్ హ్యాపెన్ ఓన్లీ ఇన్ మ్యాథమెటిక్స్. క్రాస్ చెకింగ్. If the student develop all these skills in the examination hall, definitely he will write as many questions as possible and he will get as many marks as possible. Maximum number of marks రావడానికి ఇది ఒక strategy. Okay, let us move. Time factor. The total examination will be held for 3 hours 15 minutes. So approximately the student should calculate. This is not exact timings, just plus or minus 4 or 5 minutes like that. So the student should be able to fix these timings in his mind. 1 mark questions. We know that 1 mark questions will be 12. 1 word answer. Sometimes just ABCD multiple choice answers like that. So this type of questions you have to complete in approximately 30 minutes, half an hour. Next, going to 2 marks questions. There will be 2 marks questions, 8 questions will be there. So for 2 marks questions, you have to spend approximately 45 minutes. Next, 4 marks questions. There will be 8 4 marks questions, approximately 1 hour or 60 minutes. Similarly, 8 marks questions, you spend 1 hour. So 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour 15 minutes. Totally 3 hours 15 minutes. So this time factor, if you set for your exam, it won't come directly. If you write multiple number of exams, not these practice tests or session tests or revision tests, every Sunday, if you practice this type of papers at home, you can have this time management. At the beginning, you can get 4 hours, 3.5 hours, 3 hours 40 minutes, whatever time. Don't worry. It never comes in a single step. By practicing, you can see that after 4 or 5 attempts, we can see all the examination paper answers will be answered in 3 hours 15 minutes. So time factor is very, very important. As we have seen that so many students have given complaint, sir, still I am writing and the examiner has taken the paper. That is not examination fault. That is our fault. We have to maintain time management. At least 5 to 10 minutes before you must complete the exam. In that 5 to 10 minutes, once again you have to go through the entire paper. What have been missed? We have to rectify them or we have to rewrite them. Especially 4 marks and 8 marks questions. Session name, question name. If you don't write question number, the examiner has full authority of giving 0 marks. So these are the points you have to keep in mind. Those are the concepts and these are the time management factor. Next, weightage marks. Already yesterday sir has explained briefly. Within 1 minute I will explain. There will be 1 mark questions 12, 12 ones are 12. 2 marks questions 8, 2 8s are 16. 4 marks questions 8, 4 8s are 32. 8 marks questions 5. 8 5s are 40. So already our sir has explained. So I will concentrate on next topic, that is see here. So in this part we will concentrate more. Already sir has explained PRC, CR, problem solving, reasoning, communication, connection and visualization and representation. Today I am going to stress about these 3 topics: communication, connection and visualization. So totally almost 40 marks. How to get these 40 marks very easily, I am going to explain in my session through PPT and through examples also. Next, chapter wise weightage. If you observe these weightages, we can see that some chapters have more marks, some chapters have less marks. That's why the average and below average students have to select the chapter where we can practice more and where we can get more marks. Less chapters, more marks. So it is not possible to practice all 14 chapters for CD students. So the CD students have to take advantage of these marks. So if you observe this marks weightage, we can select some chapters as golden chapters. Before that, you must know how the examination paper will be. Recently, last Saturday, our SCERT has released 3 model papers of each subject. Today, I am going to explain this model paper. They said that almost the weightage of academic standards, weightage of each chapter will be almost same in each paper. See here. See here. 1 mark questions. First question. First mark LCM of 6 and 20. Here they gave statement A, statement B model. Already our sir has explained what are the 8 types of 1 mark questions we can get in 1 mark questions. So statement 1, statement 2, reason and assertion, multiple matrix, fill in the blanks, all those types. So here the same chapter, real numbers, here they have covered with problem solving, just finding the LCM. Here they have given statement A and statement B, just like reasoning. So chapter is same in the first question, but the competency has been changed. This type of things you have to observe. Second question, polynomials. Here also polynomials. Here it is matrix matching, here reason and assertion model. Next, linear equations in 2 variables. Here they gave 1 blank, here communication model. They gave 6 apples and 5 mangoes, 270 rupees, 5 apples and 3 mangoes, together 190, form a pair of linear equation. These model of questions every student can write very easily. So later on in this session, we will concentrate in this academic standards also. Next, progressions. Triangles. If you see the question paper pattern, almost 12 chapters, I think except coordinate geometry, all the chapters were covered here in 1 mark question. Now let us go to 2 mark questions. 2 mark questions also you can see all the competencies have been covered. Find the surface area of the cuboid of dimensions, here they give. Here find the volume of sphere. Actually the students have the phobia of afraid of surface areas and volumes. But if you check the paper, if you check this model paper, we can see that direct questions have come. See here, 2 cubes, each of volume 64 centimeters. So in surface areas and volumes, the questions have been given directly using that table, LSA, TSA and volume. If you know those formulae, you can answer all the questions very easily. Next, here, similarity of triangles. If you check similarity of triangles, they did not go through the entire chapter, just they have given 2 triangles, according to which criteria they are similar. Next, find the distance between 2 given points. This type of problems comes under connections. Here the chapter is coordinate geometry, but the concept is taken from trigonometry. If there is the combination of 1 or 2 chapters or sometimes 3 chapters, these type of problems are taken as academic standard under connections. So you have to find the value of sin 90, sin 0, cos 0, cosecant 30, like that. Then you have to apply the formula. Next, tan A power by 3, find remaining ratios. These type of problems comes under communication. Draw the diagram. So diagram, these concepts will come under visualization and representation. Two concentric circles of radii 5 centimeters and 3 centimeters. Find the length of the chord of larger circle. So these type of questions we can see. Now coming to 4 marks questions. One question has been taken from probability, statistics, surface areas and volumes, quadratic equations, trigonometry, progressions, circles. This question I am going to stress more. This is the fixed question. In question number 28, if you check all the 3 model papers, this type of questions has been asked. That means not only parabola, వాళ్ళు మనకు hyperbola diagram ఇవ్వచ్చు, straight line ఇవ్వచ్చు, parabola upwards, parabola downwards, ఎన్ని diagrams ఉన్నాయో నేను later in the session I will explain. So just looking at the diagram, you have to answer 4 of the given questions. The common first question is, what is the shape of this curve? So it is very easy to identify the students. It is a parabola. If it is just like wave, it is hyperbola, straight line. These type of questions students can write very easily. Next, how many zeros it has? What are the zeros? Sum of the zeros, product of the zeros. What is the polynomial with the given zeros? Like this, different types of questions can be prepared by the teacher and students can practice the questions. Next, 8 marks questions. Already our sir has explained, so I won't take more time on this paper. Next, so for CD students, the chapters where they have to concentrate. 6 golden chapters, as sir said, 61 marks. If you take the weightage of the chapter, 61 marks are guaranteed in these 6 chapters. What are they? Real numbers, you will get 9 marks. Polynomials, 8 marks. Pair of linear equation in 2 variables, 9 marks. Coordinate geometry, 10 marks. Statistics, 12 marks. And probability, 13 marks. So the overall total will be 61 marks. So that's why we say that these 6 chapters as golden chapters. 1, 2, 3, 7, 13, 14 chapters. So 6 chapters will give you 61 marks. Remaining 8 chapters will give you 39 marks. Check how much difference is there. 6 chapters, 61 marks. Remaining 8 chapters, 39 marks. So I am not saying all the students to do like this. This is only for C and D, average and below average students. If you learn all these topics perfectly, definitely you will get 61 marks or plus or minus some marks like that. 61 marks were given by SCRT board through our academic standards. Students should have clear idea about 8 marks questions. You see, the 8 marks questions, definitely this blueprint will be followed. 29A, 29B. Internal choice. You can answer either A or B. Real numbers, already only 2-3 model problems are there. Root 2, root 3, root 5, root 7. Triangles. Triangles, so many models are there. So we have to select the easiest one. In triangles, basic proportionality theorem, converse of basic proportionality theorem, exercise 2, all problems, exercise 3, all problems. So instead of practicing so many problems, here just 2 or 3 problems if you practice, definitely one gunshot question will come. Just monomial, root 2, root 3 model, 5 plus root 3, 5 plus 3 root 7, those type of problems. Going to question number 30. In A, we have coordinate geometry. In B, we have areas related to circles. As we said, this is vast chapter. Lengthy problems are there. calculation is very vast, but taking coordinate geometry, limited number of formulas and limited number of problems are there. In exercise 1, show that the given points will form an isosceles triangle. Find the point on x-axis which is equidistant. If the given 4 points are vertices of parallelogram, find the values of x and y. Points of trisection. Find the points which will divide the line segment into 4 equal parts. Find the area of rhombus. So, in these 6 or 7 chapters, if they practice, they will get one 8 marks question guarantee. Probability. And here, applications of trigonometry. So, in applications of trigonometry, so much things should be done. You have to draw the diagram, you have to describe, you have to take the proper ratio, you have to find the value. So, it is also easy. Compared to this is still easy. Probability. So, in probability, we can expect 4 or 5 problems, that's all. Or those model problems. Discs problem, as you have seen in model paper, discs problem, cards problem, and next, when 2 dice are rolled, what is the sum on the faces? Those type of problems. Then, very simple problems, dice, single dice problem, 3 coins are tossed. So, limited number of problems are there, we can cover them. Now, the most important chapter of the entire textbook, which will give us maximum marks. No chapter will give more marks as statistics. Here we will get 4 marks question, 8 marks question and 1 mark question. Limited number of problems, maximum number of marks. Its combination is progressions. So if you think progressions is easy, we can go through progressions. Statistics, we have just 3 main formulae. Later on, I will explain what are the formulae also. If you learn all the 3 formulae and the terms in those formulae, you have 4 marks in your pocket. 8 marks questions, same table if you draw. Suppose they asked how to find the median of the given data. If you draw the given table, under the table, whatever they have asked, mean, you write the formula of mean. Mode, you write the formula of mode. Median, formula of mode. Just to draw the table and write the formula, you will get 2 or 3 marks. This is given in principles of evaluation. For 8 marks questions, just if you draw the table and write the formula also, you can get almost 3 or 4 marks. So learn all the 3 formulae and the terms involved in the form. Last one. Both will come in pair of linear equations in 2 variables. You must practice these graphs. There is no choice. Both should be taken from same chapter. And practice more graphs, you will get 8 marks. So already we have seen the blueprint. These are the chapters. The teachers who are interested, you can take one screenshot of these chapters also, if you don't know. So these are the chapters will be covered in 4 marks questions. Take screenshot. Still so much topic I have to explain. 8 marks already I have explained. Next, 2 marks questions. 2 marks questions will be given from these chapters only. If you check all the 3 model papers and 1 model paper released by SCRT previously, only these chapters have come for 2 marks questions. So you can take screenshot of this one also, or you can take any photo image of this one. As I said, we will concentrate more on these 3 academic standards. First of all, representation. The easiest one, and the students also will attract to this type of academic standards, just drawing the diagrams. So if you practice these diagrams, they are useful here as well as in problems also. Simply they will say, they may come for either 1 mark or 2 marks. Draw a circle and with the curve, divide that one into minor and major segment. Draw a circle and divide that one into minor sector and major sector. So students should have clear idea about what are segments, what are sectors. So if you practice this type of diagrams regularly, why? Because representation will come as per 15 marks. Graph, pair of linear equations graph, 8 marks. That parabola question diagram, and under that they will give 4 questions, that is 4 marks. Remaining 3 questions they can get through this type of diagrams. Still, they can say draw a tangent of a circle, draw a secant of a circle, draw a circle and draw its diameter, radius, whatever things, components. So the student have clear idea about this type of diagrams. If you practice these diagrams once or twice, the student will understand and he will keep these diagrams in the mind permanently. This type of question, you see representation and some applications of trigonometry. In this chapter also, they are asking frequently one mark question and one 2 mark questions. 1 mark question simple, just like this they will ask. No need to draw like this one building, just to draw one straight line. One person is observing from foot of the line joining the tower and is observing top of the building. You have to draw one diagram. Here if you see, one person is on the top of the tower. He is observing an object which is on the ground. What type of angle he can see? Draw a diagram. This type of question they ask for 2 marks. See, it's very easy. This type of questions you can get for either 1 mark or 2 marks frequently. So from a point, the person is observing the angle top of the tree with an angle of elevation theta. Draw a diagram. Just diagram. Here, from the top of a building, one fellow is observing the car on the ground. Draw a simple diagram, rough diagram. So no need to draw complete building, complete tree. Just you draw linearly, straight lines if you draw. From 2 banks of a river, the angles of elevation of a tree are theta 1 and theta 2. Draw a rough figure. So these type of diagrams students can be able to draw very easily if you practice them. Give one new situation to them, they might be able to draw the diagram. But 2 marks and 1 mark, very easy to get these type of questions. Still, chances of getting diagrams in circles. Draw a circle. From a line which is not on the circle, draw a tangent and secant parallel to given line. This question has repeated so many times in old paper also. From a point which is not on the circle, draw 2 tangents. From a point outside the circle, external point, draw a tangent and secant. So this type of diagram should be prepared, should be learned to get maximum marks. If you practice these diagrams, you will get 3 marks, 8 marks graph and 4 marks parabola question. So 15 out of 15 we can get in this competency, that is visualization and representation. Next, combination of solids, surface areas and volumes. Simply they will say, draw the combination of any 2 solids. Then that is your choice. You can take one hemisphere, on that you can take one cylinder. Draw one hemisphere, you can keep a cone. You see, these are all the combination of solids. If you see these type of diagrams, no need to color these things, just simply students can practice very easily. Here, cone, hemisphere. Here, cylinder, cone. Here, cylinder, 2 hemispheres. Here, hemisphere and cone. This type of diagrams students will draw very interesting because these are all the live examples. Okay, students and teachers, all the best for exams. We'll meet in the next session. Thank you. Thank you very much.